Welcome everybody, and in this video we are going to talk about the Bondi announcement, some about investigation into Epstein ties to Trump Democratic adversaries. Bondi announced on Friday afternoon that she had assigned Jake Layton, the interim U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York, to lead the investigation to Donald Trump, political adversaries, and their ties to Jeffrey Epstein hours after the president directed her to do so. Jake Clinton is one of the most capable and trusted prosecutors in the country, and I have asked him to take the lead, the US Attorney General said of the lawyer, who also served as chair of the Securities and Exchange Commission during Trump's first administration. As with all matters, the department will pursue this with urgency and integrity to deliver answer to the American people. The move represents an apparent departure from a July memo issued by the Justice Department and the FBI that stated officials had found nothing in the Epstein Files that warranted the opening of further inquiries. Investigators did not uncover evidence that could predict an investigation against unchained third parties, the memo said. It comes as Trump had cranked up his intense pressure campaign on congressional Republicans to oppose what? To oppose the full release of the Justice Department files related to Epstein before a crucial and long-awaited House vote on the matter next week that many Republicans are expected to support. The bombshell release of score of Epstein's email has shone a spotlight on the president's long history of involvement with the notorious trafficker, including revelation that he knows more about Epstein conduct that he has previously let on. On Friday morning, Trump declared that he would ask the Department of Justice to investigate Epstein's ties with Democrats, not Republicans, singling out Bill Clinton, Larry Schumer, and Reid Hoffman. Trump also paradoxically referred to the Epstein hoax and called it a scam. It is expected that dozens of Republicans will vote next week for Republican Thomas Massie and Democrat Ro Khanna discharge petition, which demand the Department of Justice release all of its investigative files on Epstein within 30 days. The legislation had stalled because the House Speaker Mike Johnson, a Republican, had refused for almost 2 months during the government shutdown to swear in the new Democratic representative Atlanta Grijalva, who would become the deciding 28th vote. Once Johnson could delay, no longer Grijalva was sworn in on Wednesday. The vote is now likely to happen early next week. Many House Republicans have constituents who say they want greater transparency about the Epstein affair. Representative Don Bacon of Nebraska, Tim Burchett of Tennessee, and Rob Richmond of Pennsylvania have indicated they would vote on to release the files. The Trump administration has put heavy pressure on key Republicans to oppose the legislation. The New York Times reported that top official summoned Lauren Boebert, one of the 4 Republicans in the House who have signed the petition, to a meeting to the White House Situation Room with Bondi and FBI Director Kash Patel to discuss her demand to release the files. Trump had also telephoned early on Tuesday morning, a day before Grijalva was due to be sworn in and provide the crucial final signature. Trump also contacted Nancy Mace, another member of the Republican caucus in the House who has signed the petition, but the two did not connect. Mace instead reportedly wrote the president a long explanation of her own personal experience as a survivor of abuse and why it was impossible for her to change her position on the matter. She wrote on X that the Epstein petition is deeply personal. Those failed lobbying attempts from the White House came as Democrats on the House Oversight Committee released 3 damning new emails that suggest Trump knew that Epstein conduct, including one in which the convicted Philadelphia said, "What? Of course Trump knew about the girls." Another email described Trump as a dog that has not barked and said he had spent hours with one victim at Epstein house. The president team struck back, saying these documents had been cherry-backed, and Republican representative followed up by releasing a much bigger move of more than 20,000 files. Among them were documents that revealed that Epstein staff kept him apprised of Trump air travel as it related to his own transportation, and that the lead trafficker kept up the news about his former friend years after their relationship soured.